Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? Just wanted to give my thoughts and talk to you guys for a little bit and get your thoughts on this actual fight. Hold on for a second. Let me go ahead and pull up. Let me go ahead and pull up the screen so I could see the comments over here. What's going on, Neon? What's going on, Tyler? Yeah, I just wanted to talk about this fight. I thought it was a very impressive performance. It's crazy, man, because nobody knew that Alexander Brand, he actually had 430 plus fights, and nobody even knew that. So I thought that was pretty interesting. What's going on, guys? It's going down in November. That's right, Tracy. It's going down. We're going to find out for sure who the best fighter in the world is, pound for pound, and who you guys got. I think it's pretty clear that Andre Ward is definitely a favorite. A lot of fans are getting upset now because they already know that it is going down, and a lot of people, they really don't want to deal with the inevitable. I got Andre. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Yeah, no doubt about it. It's starting to look like that. Starting to look like Andre Ward, he is the best. But Kovalev, he ain't going to be no joke. Kovalev, he ain't going to be no damn joke. Maybe unanimous decision. Yeah, a lot of people believe it's going to most likely be a unanimous decision, but I wouldn't be surprised if somebody gets hurt in that fight, because you got to remember, Sergey Kovalev, he's going to engage more. And the more you engage, the more you leave yourself open. So that's pretty much what that is. That's pretty much what that is. Anyway. Yeah, so I just wanted to, chat with the fans. And if, any Dcafs want to jump in and say some ridiculous shit, here's your opportunity. That's what it is. So it's going down, y'all. So anyway, and I was hoping to see the undercard fight. My man, Mr. Maurice Hooker, I wanted to see that fight as well, but I was surprised that they only played just this one fight. I'm hearing a lot of you guys talk about the commentary. A lot of people are talking about Max Kellerman and Jim Lampley, the typical biased commentary. But I haven't even listened to it yet. I actually watched the fight on mute because I was doing my video while I was actually watching the fight. Bro, he won't be able to hit Ward clean. I agree with you, Tyler, but Kovalev's right hand is pretty damn accurate. I mean, I expect him to probably land that right hand a couple of times, but after maybe the first 2-3 rounds, I see Andre Ward adjusting, and once he adjusts, he will basically take away that right hand. So, yep, November 19th is the date. Yes, sir. Sergey better learn some defense. I'm just reading the comments. Yeah, that boy Hooker is nice, man. Congratulations and shout out to Maurice Hooker. He actually helped out Terrence Crawford. And Terrence Crawford, he gave him all kind of praise. He was sparring with Terrence Crawford, helping him prepare for that Victor Postal fight. So congrats to Maurice Hooker on that win. I wish they would have aired the fight. Gigi would destroy Ward. My man Steady said Gigi would destroy Ward. So when is Gigi going to destroy Ward, Steady? Dre looked real physical and comfortable. He's sharp now. I agree with you, Young. He definitely looked real physical. I felt he got acclimated to the weight even when he was fighting against Barrera. He wanted to show Barrera that he was just as strong, if not stronger than him. So I'm reading some comments over here. Iron Fist said, I personally think Ward would be in a position where he can't get hit hard at all. Well, no fighter, wants to be in a position where they can get hit hard. No fighter, right? I mean, Floyd Mayweather, almost everyone that Floyd Mayweather fought, they hit real hard. Nobody wants to get hit real hard. I don't give a damn how tough you are. That's the reason why, regardless of how good a person's defense is, that's why they put their hands up. That's why they move out of the way. So, what's that? For real, and I bet Andre's sleeves are full. Going to take a time to adjust. I'm just looking at the comments right now. So, Oh, okay. We got some. Hold on. We got some. Hold on. Let me block some users over here. Man, I love this block button. They make it too easy. They need to make it this goddamn easy on my YouTube channel. I love this. Yeah, yeah, y'all just let me know. Anybody with the ridiculous shit. What's going on, Jack? Yeah, I'm getting those DBN shirts in. They sold out, man, and I appreciate everybody rocking them and buying them on my website. Right now they're sold out. I had about 300 shirts and they're all gone. So I'm going to get the hats. Everybody asking about the hats. I'm gonna get the hats. I'm gonna get the shirts, and I'll let you guys know. I'll definitely keep you guys posted when I get some more of those DBN t-shirts. Do you think inside game is Ward's key? Fighters block. I definitely feel that Ward fighting on the inside is definitely going to be keys to victory. But he's going to be also moving around the ring a lot, and then he's going to jump in ambush style and start to smother Kovalev. That's how I believe Ward will get the win. Kovalev is very uncomfortable on the inside. What's going on, y'all? Has Kovalev ever been noticeably hurt before? Well, Tracy, he was knocked down a couple times. He was slightly hurt in the first Pascal fight. He got knocked down against, I forget the guy's name. What was the guy's name that Kovalev got knocked down by? It was about 4 fights ago, but I forget the guy's name. But he knocked Kovalev down with a right hand. And when Kovalev was fighting against, damn it, what's the dude's name? What's the dude's name that gave everybody problems? He actually knocked down Andre Ward as well. I'm not sure, but I think he either knocked down Kovalev, but I know the first fight he gave Kovalev Caparello or Capaiello, something like that. But yeah, that's the guy that actually knocked down. You're right, Jack. That's the guy that actually knocked down and boom. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah. So it was Capaiello that actually knocked down Kovalev with the right hand in the first round, and it was Boone that gave Kovalev a lot of problems in that first fight. That's why they had the actual rematch. They had that rematch because Boone, he gave Kovalev a lot of problems. Now, in contrast to Ward, when he fought against Boone, he got knocked down by Boone. Boone gave a lot of fighters problems, but Andre Ward, he adjusted after he got knocked down, which was the difference. Yep, that's right. That's right. He knocked down Boone. He also knocked out Stevenson, but Stevenson came back and beat him in a rematch. But like I said, Boone, he's been given a lot of cast problems. What do you like to win out of Ward and Gigi? Well, Philip, I think that's almost a foregone conclusion as far as I'm concerned. We already know that Gigi, he had an opportunity to fight Ward, and even Gigi himself doesn't believe he can beat Gennady Golovkin. Andre Ward will walk down Golovkin, and he will probably stop Golovkin. Hey, Dante, Ward looks sharp tonight. What the next fight coming up? I'm just reading these comments over here, y'all. You already know what the next fight is. Yeah, Ward, he'll be fighting against Sergey Kovalev November 19th, I believe. And that fight is for all the marbles. The winner of that fight is undisputed the best fighter in the world, pound for pound. So I can't wait for that fight. Lara beat Boone. Said Lara beat Boone more impressively. You people, what do you say? You people think Gigi would beat Ward, don't know shit about boxing. Break it down, Dwayne. Break it down. Break it down and explain. Don't just say it. Explain why Gigi would knock out or beat Andre Ward. I want you to tell us why all of these experts, professional boxers, and trainers don't know shit about boxing. Oh, hell yeah, I'm watching Adonis Stevenson, man. I can't wait. I can't wait, Miles. I can't wait to watch I'm sorry. I can't wait to watch Shakur Stevenson. I'm trying to read all these comments. They're going up pretty quick, y'all. But I can't wait to watch Shakur Stevenson. Shout out to Shakur Stevenson. I'm real proud of him. They got him doing Powerade commercials, and it's very rare that you see an American fighter, let's just be real about that, an American black fighter doing Powerade commercials. That's a big endorsement for Shakur Stevenson. So shout out to him. Check him out in the Olympics. He's trying to bring home gold, and I think he can do it. His favorite fighter is Andre Ward, coincidentally, who we talking about right now. So yeah, man. You say what's next from PBC and HBO? Well, I know it's a whole lot of stuff next for PBC. I don't know about HBO. I'm just reading comments, reading all your comments. A lot of comments coming in. I wish I could fast forward, Stevenson. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The commercials is dope. The Shakur Stevenson commercials are dope. You think Rigo will be on the undercard? That would be big. That would be hella big if they put Rigo on the undercard. You know what? That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. Hopefully they put Rigo on the undercard. Rigo would be nice on the absolutely, absolutely. What's going on, Dominic Moore? Shout out to my man Dominic Moore. Yeah, man, I sent you an email, man. I heard the tracks, and I'm about to start rocking them. No doubt about it. Some dope stuff. Keep sending me tracks. If you guys want to go ahead and get some of your stuff heard, if you got some dope stuff like my man Dominique, send me some tracks, and I'll try to get it up and shout you guys out. JD calling the upset. Thanks for keeping it real, Dante. I appreciate it, Philip. I'm just reading these comments right now, y'all. So if you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing, obviously. Okay, JD, explain it to me. JD, he said he sees an upset. Break it down for me. I see Ward losing. He never impressed me. That's interesting. That means if Ward wins, that'll be even a bigger win if that's the case. If Gigi and Ward were to fight after Kovalev, that weight should be. You know what, Christopher? If Gigi were to fight Andre Ward, I believe they would probably fight at maybe 170, maybe 170, maybe 172. Abel Sanchez, he already said that Golovkin could go all the way up to 172 to fight Carl Froch. So if he could do that for Carl Froch, he can obviously do that for Andre Ward. It has been an upset year in sports. Yeah, there's been some upsets. JD. Okay, JD don't know shit about boxing. Well, he definitely didn't come back and answer my question, which I didn't think he would. Usually when you hear fans just say some ridiculous shit, oh, Gigi would beat his ass, and they have no explanation. They can't break it down. They can't give you any type of breakdown. That usually means they're just trolling. They're just cheerleading. And it's fine, y'all could cheerlead, but at the end of the day, your feelings are going to be hurt even more. I see Ward working them body shots. Oh, yeah. Ward, he's going to smother him. Ward is going to try to smother him, and he's going to try to back him up. I believe this fight is going to look similar to the Carl Froch fight. I really do. Oh, we got some. Hold on for a second. Let me go ahead and. Okay, hey, well, you know what, Squabbles? Go ahead, Squabbles. Tell me what I said that was biased, Squabbles. I'm going to let you go ahead and represent the Dcafs, man. I'm going to let you represent them right. You're on the big stage. Squabbles, tell me what I said that was biased. Brand was awkward as fuck. No doubt about it. No doubt about it, he was awkward. I mean, what people don't understand is Brand had 430 plus amateur fights. He stayed pro till he was 32 years old. Now you guys see how these Dcafs, they drop, they do little drive-bys and they don't fucking explain nothing. I just asked one of the Dcafs to explain, what he was basically trying to convey, and all of a sudden he just, got out. He scurried on. He hit the gas, basically. Hey, Dante, are you going to put that Shakur versus Haney sparring up? I'm definitely going to put it up, Adon. I'm going to put it up. Devin Haney's dad, he actually asked me to put it up after the Olympics. At least that's what he said, so we'll see. We'll see. Broner should beat Danny Garcia's ass when he gets out of jail. That shit sound crazy as hell. I like Thurman. He's a good fighter. Yeah. Errol Spence, man, that's the boogeyman. I think Canelo can knock out Ward. Oh, of course, that's the one. The only person that's gonna beat Andre Ward is Canelo. Tell him, JD. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm gonna have to take you to the boxing gym, man, and let you educate these boxing trainers and these boxers that think they know every damn thing. That's right, JD. He done told y'all. Just looking at the comments, y'all. What's going on, y'all? He looked better than the haters said he was. Of course he looked better. Of course he looked better. We already know what time it is. And when you're on that coincidental list, the better you look, the more discredit you receive. That's how it works. It's the contrary. When you're on a coincidental list, that's how it works. When you're on the hope list, you know, of course, the better you perform. Matter of fact, when you're on the hope list, you don't even have to perform great. And it's still considered a great performance. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, Mo? I'm just we're gonna crush the crusher. What's up with the Russian Tyson? You talking about my man, what's his fucking name? What's his goddamn name? Kurzitse. Yeah. Kurzitse is a beast, and that would be a good test for Gennady Golovkin, man. The White Tyson, the Russian White Tyson. If Kell Brook has a chin, can Gigi get exposed? Man, anything is possible, man. The thing with Kell Brook is there's no doubt about it. Kell Brook is the best fighter that Golovkin has ever been in a ring with. Skill-wise, not weight-wise and size-wise. If they were the exact same size, I would be picking Kell Brook to win this fight hands down, and I think a lot of people would be. But the question is, can Kell Brook get acclimated to the weight so quick? What's going on, Oscar? New media taking over. That's right. Hashtag new media is going down, y'all. Just looking at the comments right now. Hold on, I got somebody trolling in here. I got to go ahead and let me go ahead and block somebody here. Okay. Once again, I'm loving this block button. Loving this block button right here. It's quick as hell to block people over here. Once again, like I said, they need to get this. They need to have it set up like this on YouTube, where you ain't got to, go through all kind of options to block motherfuckers. You could just hit one button. They make it too easy right here. Gigi, what is it? Gigi, is it a pay-per-view? No. Gigi versus Brook is on regular HBO. Avondale Kurzitse, yeah, it's supposed to be the Billy Ho Saunders mandatory, I think. Is that right? I didn't hear that, but that would be interesting. Oh, let me block somebody. Hold on. I got some here. Let me see. Bam. Got his ass out of here. Man, I'm quick on this shit. I'm quick on the block button. I'm loving it. Yes, sir. Shout out to Ireland. I appreciate you guys supporting. What's going on, y'all? But your boy Frampton, man. He gonna have to come see Rigo. I'm sorry, but he gonna have to come see Rigo. Okay, who's that? Andre Ward looked great tonight. Absolutely. Andre Ward switching back. Y'all see how he was switching back from righty to lefty? Like he was Terrence Crawford, and he was clocking Brand with them left hands. And did you guys see how Alexander Brand, he kept trying to go into that Floyd Mayweather shoulder roll? Boy, they be loving that American style, don't they? People be talking about that Mexican style. But every time I see all these fighters, they be trying to emulate American style, at least the majority of them. How we doing? What's going on, y'all? Hashtag no trolls. Hey, I got the block button on. Man, the block button is in full effect. Man, I'm so quick on the draw. It's crazy. He gonna come see Gary Russell? Yeah, I mean, I would love to see Frampton against Gary Russell. Rigo's the boogeyman. We already know what time it is. Jesse Vargas versus Pacquiao. Enrique, Bob Arum, he is desperately trying to avoid that fight. I mean, well, you know what? I won't say. Let me go ahead and recant that a little bit slightly. Bob Arum, he wants Crawford versus Pacquiao. He does not. If it was up to him, that's the fight he wants to make. But we already know Freddie Roach doesn't want that fight, and I can understand that. Freddie Roach knows he can't train Pacquiao to beat nobody like a Terrence Crawford. What's been up with Zab Judah? Zab Judah, he just chilling, man. He just chilling. You heard anything about Gigi Glove controversy? I heard them talking about the controversy, but you know, I've heard what people done said. But if I don't have any proof, I'm not gonna really speak too much on it. You know, I'm a type of person, man, where I gotta have the DNA evidence and all that kind of stuff. You know, if it's just speculation, I can't speak too much on it. Frampton know he's gonna get his jaw broke. Well, yeah, I mean, you see how he responds when they bring up the R word or the R name, Mr. Rigo. I mean, look, Carl Frampton is real good, man. I like the Carl Frampton versus Leo Santa Cruz, but come on, man, it's time to get some more Ward versus Kovalev's going on, right? Let's see the best versus the best. Leo Santa Cruz wasn't even in the top 10 pound for pound. So why would you not want to fight a fighter who's considered top 3 pound for pound the best in the world? You know what I mean? Respect from Tokyo. Shout out to Tokyo. What's going on, y'all? I appreciate it. My man Prolific. What's good? Victor Ortiz next fight. What's going on, y'all? Okay, somebody asked a question. So what do you call people that criticize Mikey Garcia for fighting Rojas, but praise Ward for fighting Brand, and they're considered Dcafs? Okay, we got a Dcaf in the building. Okay, the difference is Andre Ward is fighting. He just fought Barrera, and he's fighting against Sergey Kovalev this year. And nobody criticized Mikey Garcia for fighting against Rojas. Who criticized Mikey Garcia for fighting against Rojas? I heard nobody criticize that. I mean, that was a perfect return match. What's going on, Marquise? Texas in the building. What's going on, Marquise? Yeah, we just hanging out, getting it in, man. Just wanted to get y'all thoughts, man. That's all. Mayweather Crawford. Freddie Roach is so, what is that? Freddie Roach is so deteriorated. He should not be training anybody, let alone Pacquiao versus Crawford. Well, I mean, you know, the bottom line is it really don't matter what kind of trainer Freddie Roach is. Manny Pacquiao, you know, he is already who he is. And he would have a hard time with Terrence Crawford, but he would still have a chance of beating him, though. Keep up the good work, brother. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Mario. Ward fought everybody at 68. Of course he did. J-Rock versus Charlo, man, that's a tough fight, man. That's a tough fight, man. I don't know, man. I think I'm going with J-Rock on that one. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, NYC? What's going on, y'all? Appreciate the love. West Virginia, is that West Virginia 100? Do you think Ward should have knocked out Brand? Well, I think everybody should knock out everybody. I think Kovalev should have knocked out Chilemba. I think everybody should just go out and knock everybody out, but the shit ain't a video game. You know what I mean? I mean, and if you asking me personally, you know, could he have knocked out this dude? I'll tell you this about Alexander Brand. Alexander Brand, he has over 430 amateur fights. This man knows how to survive. He knows how to survive. What's up, y'all? Hey, I appreciate it. NYC in the building. Trying to read the comments. They moving pretty quick, y'all. So I'm trying to read as much as I can. Just wanted to hang out and see what y'all guys' thoughts were. What's next for Demetrius Andrade? He's supposed to be fighting against who did they say? Yeah, help me out. Demetrius Andrade, I think he's supposed to fight against another I think he has another mandatory. Robert Easter versus Tank Davis. Oh man, that's a tough one right there. But I'll tell you this right now, Robert Easter, he got to get past Richard Comey, which is the undefeated African fighter. He's like 24-0 with 22 knockouts. That's a tough ass fight right there for Robert Easter. And Robert Easter is a beast, man. I also would like to see Robert Easter versus Mikey Garcia. Remember, Robert Easter's at 135, Tank Davis is at 130. So Robert Easter is, you better worry about Comey. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. What if Errol Spence stops Bandu? My man Marquise, you already know. If Errol Spence stops Bandu, my first question, or the first person I want to interview is Keith Thurman. I just put it that way. I would love to get Keith Thurman's reaction if Errol Spence knocks out someone that he couldn't knock out. I just would love to hear what Keith Thurman would have to say. What's going on? What's going on, Ryan? What's going on, Ryan? Just make sure I don't regret it. I don't want to find out you were undercover decaf or nothing like that. Yeah, Comey no joke. Robert Easter is long. He's a long guy. He will get bigger. Oh, no doubt about it. Yeah, he's tall. He's long. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Spence versus Easter, man. Y'all bringing up all kind of stuff, huh? Thurman's first. What's that? What's that, Marquise? Thurman's first man on my mind when that happened. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I said. That's what I said. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Keith would have to fight him next. Yeah, well, you know what? And I'm gonna say this, man. Out of all the fighters that brought up Errol Spence and said I'm not gonna fight him, or he doesn't deserve to fight me, he ain't done nothing, I give Thurman a little bit more credit, because Thurman was one of the only fighters who said, you know what, that boy is bad, basically, and I'm not saying I'm gonna duck him. I'm not saying I'm gonna duck him. But at the same time, no, I want to build that fight. I don't want to rush into it. I want it to be a big fight. So, that's what it is. I appreciate it, y'all. I appreciate it. Once again, the shirts coming out, the hats, I'm going to have those on sale as well. I appreciate it. We will definitely be doing more live. Oh, hold on. Oh, we got trolls in here. Okay, hold on. Let me get the trolls out of here. Let me get him out of here. Is he gone? Let me see. Bam. Did I get him out of here? Okay, I'm just making sure. We hadn't had a troll in a minute. Okay. Is it fair to say whoever comes out on top in the 147 division is sure future Hall of Famer? No doubt about it. No doubt about it. And they're going to be pound for pound top three, the best in the world. Yo, Dante, big fan from New Zealand. What's going on, Tessie? Is that Tessie? I appreciate it. Shout out to New Zealand, man. That's what it is. That's what it is. Oh, that boy Tevin Farmer is a beast, man. Hey, Tevin Farmer, he reminded me of the Cinderella Man. He had like 4 losses, and he done resurrected and turned around his career. And now all of a sudden, he looking like a little young Floyd Mayweather, man. So y'all look out for Tevin Farmer, man. He just got a real impressive knockout. I think it was a late stoppage against another prospect. I'm forgetting the dude's name. My bad, but I just watched it. I believe it was on PBC. What's going on, Dwayne? Well, the hats, even though this one's a little old right now, these old hats right here, but I appreciate it. But the hats, they're going to be on sale along with the shirts. I sold out on the shirts. Hey, man, I appreciate everybody showing love and support and that done bought shirts and hats. I appreciate that, man. Y'all help my channel grow, so I appreciate that. You think Broner can be the top tier? Well, where'd the comment go? Okay, you think Broner could be the top tier welterweight? I mean, it depends. It depends on who he fights, man. The welterweight division is tough, man. What's going on, Miles? What's going on, Miles? Where you boxing? How many fights you got, Miles? I appreciate it. Good looking out, my man Ninja. Yeah, he said make a decaf hat. Yeah, we definitely coming out with the decaf hats and the decaf shirts. I got a couple of quotes. We coming out with them, so I appreciate it. I think the 147-pound division is going to be okay. These comments they moving up on me, like how it was in the '80s. Oh, there's no doubt about it, man. Especially with PBC, with you getting Thurman versus Porter on free TV. That already reminds me of the '80s. How's your son's amateur thing going? What's going on, Faison? My son, we've been training at home. He's just getting back in the gym, and I'm gonna have him sparring. He was supposed to spar this week, but we didn't spar, so he'll be sparring. Break down the war fight. I just got in the room. Yeah. Well, what's going on, my man? What's going on? Okay, Miles. Well, first thing you need to do, man, is get in the gym, man, and get focused. What? Have you started training yet? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on, Cut West? What's going on, y'all? Yeah, man. War versus Kovalev. Hey, man. War versus Kovalev. What's that, Stevenson? War Kovalev. Stevenson Beterbiev. You just bringing up a lot of the light heavyweights. They gonna have their hands full though, man, because I don't see nobody beating War, man. War beating Kovalev easy. I mean, I don't know how easy it's gonna be, but he's definitely gonna beat him. My man Marquise, what do you say, Arthur Beterbiev, your favorite Eastern European fighter? The boy's a beast, man. Beterbiev is a beast, and that might be the next super fight for somebody at light heavyweight in the next year or two. Yeah, man. They they ain't had no fight night in a long time. Is Demetrius Andrade the mandatory challenger for the WBO title? And if so, do you think Canelo will fight him? Absolutely not. 1988. Absolutely not. And no, he's not the mandatory. There ain't no way he's going to fight him. But I had already said this is what Demetrius Andrade should do. Now that Canelo is actually fighting for the belt that Demetrius Andrade had to vacate or he got stripped of, this is a perfect opportunity for Demetrius Andrade to, now just focus on becoming Canelo's mandatory so he can force Canelo to either drop another belt like he did against Golovkin or fight him. That's what Demetrius Andrade should do. Who's worse, Dcafs or Trump supporters? What you talking about, Roberto? They both Dcafs. They both Dcafs. And they probably all the same people. Most of them do support Trump. Shout out to Bob Arum on that one because Bob Arum, he said it. He said, look at the crowds, when it comes to MMA and all that kind of stuff. He said they look like, he said something like they are Trump supporters. He said, obviously they're Trump supporters. You heard what Dana White said. Dana White, he showed up at the RNC convention, the Republic National Convention. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? You want to see Crawford versus Danny Garcia? That would be an excellent fight. But Crawford, I think he's going to stay at 140 for a minute. Dante, do you think the pay-per-view numbers are going to suffer due to the oversaturation of pay-per-view fights by HBO recently? I mean, I don't think it has anything to do with, wait, which fight? You talking about the Ward versus Kovalev fight? I mean, when it comes to those pay-per-views, I expect the pay-per-views to be at least about 200-300. I mean, you can't really expect those numbers to be big because neither one of these fighters are like known, superstar known, right? I mean, but not even Golovkin and Canelo are known by just casual fans that barely even watch boxing. So you would have to, Andre Ward, he would have to build up on that, even Kovalev, to start getting the $1 million buys and all that kind of stuff. Canelo is the best fighter on the planet. Oh, okay. So Jeff, explain why Canelo is the best. Who did he beat to become the best? And what impressed you the most about Canelo's performance? Just go ahead and answer that, and we'll talk about it. Crawford need to go to Al Heyman. A lot of people keep saying that. Yeah, Marquise. I mean, that would be a hell of a move if he did that. Al Heyman is moving quick, man. He moving quick, and that boat is sailing while a lot of other ships are sinking right now. Ortiz needs to sign with Al Heyman. You know what? Ortiz is already talking. Luis King Kong Ortiz, the talks are he's already trying his best to terminate the Golden Boy contract. So, yeah, there definitely will be more live chat, y'all. I thought about, when I was covering fights live, that was originally, when I wanted to do this. But I said, you know what? If I'm going to do it at the fights, I might as well do it at home as well. So I appreciate you guys tuning in and hanging out with me. It's always cool to see what you guys are thinking and expose the Dcafs. Once they pop in, every time I ask a Dcaf a question, they never answer it. That's why, that's how you know somebody a Dcaf. They just come out and they just say some shit. Canelo's the best fighter on the planet. Okay, go ahead and explain it. I got no problem with you saying it. That don't piss me off. But go ahead and elaborate and explain it. You know what? I don't know where Nicholas Walters is right now, OT. I don't know what's going on with him, man. But I'm going to try to reach out and maybe see if I could get, an interview. And matter of fact, I'm going to try to reach out to my man, Abel Hernandez, forgetting his name. What's his damn name? Janelle Hernandez, brother, cut man. Mr. Hernandez, we just call him Mr. Hernandez for now. Prime Mosley versus Mayweather. Shit, Prime Mosley versus Prime Mayweather looked just like it would look the same way that it just looked when Mosley was the #1 welterweight in the world and he lost to Mayweather. What's your thoughts on Mario Barrios? Mario Barrios is a beast, man. Shout out to my man Mario Barrios. I went out and I covered him and watched him work out. I got to see him spar. The boy he's nice. He's tall. He's got that Thomas Hearns type of frame. Real long jab, great right hand, a lot of speed. He has a great amateur pedigree. Shout out to Marios, man. He gonna do big things in the lightweight division. Dcafs only watch boxing while drunk. No, I mean, even when they sober, they talk like they drunk, though. So, I mean, it really don't matter with them. See, the thing with a decaf is they a decaf sober or drunk. I like that. I like that, Tony. Just say no to decafs. I heard that. The shit is contagious, man. Decafs are like zombies. Decafs are like zombies, man. You fuck around and you get bit and the shit spreads. You got to stay away from that shit. Shit was a classic. A decaf is a dumb, casual ass fan. All right? Them dumb, casual ass fans, they can range from just being casual fans that don't know shit to racist fans to very extremely emotionally attached fans. They don't base shit on logic. They base everything on emotion. If they hate you, they don't give a damn what you do in the ring. If they tell you my favorite fighters are guys that get knockouts and they throw a lot of hooks and fight on the inside, and then all of a sudden when they see a fighter that they personally don't like, even though he's doing everything that they said they like, but yet he's saying I don't like that guy, that's what you call a decaf. Abel has, what's that? Abel has 3 Russian fighters now. Yeah, man. Yeah, he bringing them in, man. Abel Sanchez, he done got himself a truck and he just loading them up and bringing them in now. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Absolutely. What's going on, y'all? Did you watch the boxing Olympics? You know what? I'm real pissed off, Adon, because I had my DVR set to record a whole bunch of, Olympics, and I thought I got it, but I missed it because it came on another NBC channel. But I ain't gonna miss no more fights. But I heard Carlos Cuadras or Kudas, however, if I can't pronounce his name, help me out, y'all. But my man Carlos, he won against a fighter from Kazakhstan. So that was a big win. Big win for USA. Dante, what do you think of the light heavyweights prospects from the UK? Yardy. Oh, man, shouts out to my man Yardy, man. My man Yardy is a beast. Anthony Yard, that boy is a bad man. He's a bad man. Bad man. He kind of reminds me of a David Hay. He's got a little bit of Floyd Mayweather influence. He told me his favorite fighters were Roy Jones and Floyd Mayweather. He's a knockout artist with that Floyd Mayweather, Roy Jones type of style. He's from the UK. He fights at the light heavyweight division. Real strong, real big. So keep a lookout on my man Anthony Yardy, man. That's a bad boy. I can't. When you say I couldn't believe that Hopkins said Ward needs to take chances, it was an old statement to make coming from Hopkins. I honestly, Big Spell, I didn't listen to the commentary, but I'm gonna tell you, man, when you sitting next to Jim Lampley and Max Kellerman, the shit is contagious, guys. It's very contagious when you close to Dcafs. It's very easy to become infected. I remember when Emmanuel Stewart used to sit next to Jim Lampley, it would be times when Emmanuel would disagree with Jim Lampley, and Jim would damn near get mad, and then he would start debating and arguing with Emmanuel until Emmanuel damn near say something to agree with Jim Lampley. So, I mean, it don't surprise me that Bernard is kind of saying stuff like that. But none of that stuff matters, because when Ward gets to the ring with Kovalev, that's when we know what time it is. That's when we know the truth. That's when we know the truth. Jim Lampley is the king. Like I said before, man, Jim Lampley, he's the grand wizard of the Dcafs. Okay, and he does a good job, running the Dcafs. He does a real good job. Rigando versus Lomachenko, that would have been a good fight, but Lomachenko, he done moved up to 130 already. And he said he only going to fight at 130 maybe one or two more times, then move up to 135. But that would have been a great fight if they would have fought, though. He said Hopkins is a coon. Well, I mean, I don't know if I would go that far yet, but, once again, he's slightly infected. I'll leave it at that for now. Yep. That is true. I'm telling you guys, man, it's hard. If you notice, everybody that sat next to Jim Lampley, they started to say things very similar to Jim Lampley. You guys ever notice that? Emmanuel Stewart. I mean, now Roy Jones, Roy Jones, he used to really be on that Jim Lampley, but lately Roy Jones, he's been hitting him with some real shit lately. He's been hitting him with some factual shit. And, it's been lately, but Roy Jones, he's been doing his thing. He's been doing his thing. Okay. Hey, Dante, what do you say? How come you criticize guys like Kovalev and Jim Lampley for being racist, but you never call out Mayweather and B-Hop for being racist? Well, let me ask you this. Do you believe that Floyd Mayweather is racist in the cut? You believe Floyd Mayweather is racist? Because when it comes to Jim Lampley, I haven't heard. Matter of fact, I'm going to post a video that I uploaded a while ago, but I'm going to repost it. I want you guys to hear what Jim Lampley says about every single black fighter that has reached the pound-for-pound list in the last couple of years. He mentioned Pernell Whitaker, Roy Jones, and Floyd Mayweather. So, I mean, when you're talking about racist comments, the thing with Jim Lampley is he has a problem with every single black fighter that is a threat and is successful and is on top of the sport. I don't necessarily hear Floyd Mayweather saying something completely bad and negative about every single non-black fighter that's on top of the sport. Have you? I done heard Floyd Mayweather criticize a whole lot of non-black fighters. At one point, Floyd even said that he thought that Roman Gonzalez was top 3 pound-for-pound best fighter in the world. I stopped listening to HBO commentary solely because of Lampley. Of course, man. Lampley's extremely biased. And once again, man, see, this is the truth, guys. This is the truth. The bottom line is, the more they see fighters on a coincidental list becoming successful, the more frustrated they become. So the thing is, when you see Andre Ward that's on the verge of being the undisputed pound-for-pound best fighter in the world, this frustrates them, because they think about the dominance that Floyd Mayweather had for years and years and years, and they don't want to go back to that. It's kind of like, Obama being the president, and you have racist fans or racist, Republicans or whatever, they're hoping that they never see another black president again. So this is how they feel when it comes to Andre Ward, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford. They don't want to see another fighter on the coincidental list, which would obviously be a black fighter, reign supreme. And if you're American and you really love your country and all that kind of stuff that people be talking when they go to the Olympics and all that kind of stuff, then you shouldn't have no problem with who's the best. As a matter of fact, let me put it a better way. If you're a fan and you really love boxing, you should just love the sweet science of it instead of basing shit on race and everything. Yeah, J Rock is looking real sharp. He's looking real sharp at the gym out there. Okay. I mean, I already know J Rock is a beast, and he's definitely going to be a tough fight for the Charlo Bros or for Jamal Charlo. Al Bernstein and Paulie Malignaggi are the two best commentators in boxing. I would have to agree with you, man. It's a outside of Jim Lampley and Max Kellerman and the rest of the Dcafs, there's a lot of good commentators out there underneath the Showtime team. Ronaldo is a great blow-by-blow analysis, man, and analyst. And I'll say this, man. One thing about Ronaldo, he doesn't care who the fighter is. He doesn't care what their color is. If he sees something that's impressive, he's going to give them the credit that a blow-by-blow announcer gives you. I've seen Jim Lampley screaming and hollering, when Manny Pacquiao was throwing punches, and then as soon as Bradley throws punches, he just goes completely mute, and he doesn't even call the fight. I've seen him go mute for a good 15 seconds straight. I did a video about it, by the way, as well. What's pound for pound? What's pound for pound the worst? I ain't gonna go there, Roberto. I ain't gonna even go there, man. But but that's some funny shit. Gamboa would beat Walters easy. I don't know. That's a good fight, man. That's a good fight. Yeah, man. Paulie, I already said, yeah. Paulie Malignaggi, he's one of the best commentators. And what's good about Paulie Malignaggi is he breaks down the sweet science as he's calling the fights. When you have commentators that don't really understand the sweet science, he breaks it down and he helps you understand what's going on in the ring. So, yeah, and Antonio Tarver is good as well. Yes, sir. Lampley, AK, bang, bang, bang. That's your boy. That's your boy. Teddy Atlas is good, too. Teddy Atlas is one of the best. Matter of fact, I said for a long time that, Teddy Atlas was the best. But, Teddy Atlas, Paulie Malignaggi, some of the best, man. And if we had commentators like those guys right there, I mean, boxing would really be in good hands, man. Boxing would really be in good hands. Yep, Paulie's voice is annoying. Well, I mean, I'm not worried about his voice, Frostbite. I'm worried about the knowledge. I want to hear the knowledge. I don't care about your voice. It's your knowledge. And a lot of times, if you don't like what a person is saying, uh, that may be a reason why the voice can be annoying. What's going on? Apply pressure. Hopefully, you ain't no decaf, man. What's going on, AK? My man AK said, Dante, what you think about HBO having two pay-per-view fights on the same month, which is Pac versus, the comment moving up, Pac versus Vargas and Ward Kovalev. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's big, AK. That's big right there. But they're not on the same day, are they? But, yeah, but the fact is that they're in the same month, some people, they on a budget, and they ain't going to pay for two pay-per-views in 1 month. So, yeah, HBO, they, like I said, man, they trying to save money, man. They doing big budget cuts right now. So, what'd you say? B-Hop is in my top 10 all time. Yeah, B-Hop is up there, man. B-Hop is up there, man. I remember when B-Hop, when he fought against Felix Trinidad, no one gave him a chance. And it's so crazy now we look back in hindsight. But man, people expected Bernard Hopkins to really get hurt against Felix Trinidad because Felix Trinidad, he had just, completely destroyed the junior middleweight division, then moved up, knocked out William Jaffe, and people thought that Hopkins was going to get destroyed. Hopkins, he went in there and he completely neutralized Felix Trinidad, took away all of his best punches, frustrated, staggered, and put on a beautiful performance against Trinidad. Dante, do you think Ward looks as strong at this weight? Absolutely, Caroline. Ward definitely looks strong at the weight. But you guys have to understand something. It really doesn't matter how strong Ward is because Ward is one of those type of special effect fighters that's beating you with his intelligence. Okay? He's not, relying on his power, his speed. He's relying on his intelligence. So, when you have intelligence over a fighter, it doesn't matter if they're stronger than you, bigger than you, taller than you, you're going to have a mental advantage over them. Will Charlie Zenoff be featured on HBO? I don't know, but they would love him, though, because he definitely has the complexion for the protection. I know that. Canelo versus Charlo would be a good scrap. Unfortunately, that would be a good scrap, but that ain't going to never happen, man. A fight between Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. I have an answer, but I don't want to bring it up right now. But I will definitely talk about that fight sometime in the future. HBO will save a lot of money by firing Jim Lampley. You know what, man? I mean, Jim Lampley, he got that TV show. They could save some money by clipping that, but you know what? They love, they love the propaganda though. So, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen because they love the propaganda. Terrence would have Terrence would have to move up to 147. Yeah, Terrence would definitely have to move up to 147 eventually. But you know what? You also have Francis Bartholomew at 140. And to me, that's a 50-50 fight. Terrence Crawford versus Francis Bartholomew, another fighter that can switch from righty to lefty. He could do it all. Francis Bartholomew is a much tougher fighter or a much tougher fight than Victor Postol. Yep. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and probably wrap this up. Yeah, Bartholomew is nice. They need to get rid of Jim Lampley. Yeah, you know what? Like I said, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen because they enjoy the double standards. They enjoy the propaganda that Jim pushes. Just trying to read the comments, guys. They're moving pretty fast right now. The show, y'all. All right, y'all. Hey, man, I'm gonna let y'all go, man. I've been on here for a long ass time. I appreciate it. I'm gonna set up a schedule, and do this probably once a week. I may start doing this on Sundays, every Sunday, and I'll go ahead and schedule it. So I'll catch up with you guys. I'm on to the next one, y'all. Take care, y'all. All right, now I gotta figure out. Okay.